Good morning, welcome back to my channel. It is very early, which is why I'm not speaking very loud. It is 6 a.m, literally just turned 6 a.m.
We interrupt this program for an important news announcement.
Okay, so you may remember in a previous video, Caroline did 2 truths and a lie for you. Can you remind us what they were?
I met Superman at Fleet Services once. The second one was that when I was 9, I won a gymnastics competition. And the third one was that if I'm looking down, it's because I've written them on my phone because I can't retain 3 pieces of information, which is pathetic. The third one was that when I was a student, I set my house on fire, cooking a pizza in a gas oven, and had to call the fire brigade out.
Okay, so I think the lie is, oh my god, I can't retain 3 pieces of information. What was the second one? The second one was I think the Superman was the lie. I don't think you've ever met Superman.
I did meet Superman. Christopher Reeve, God rest
That was his
soul.
name I was trying to remember when I said the real Clark
friend
Kent.
Donna bumped into him. You know, service stations, they have one on each side of the motorway and have a bridge in the middle. We were walking across the bridge from one side to the other.
Don't tell me it was flying past, I won't believe you.
There was a Clark Kent, not Clark Kent, and Christopher Reeve on the bridge. And my friend Donna said to him, "Excuse me, you're Superman, aren't you?" I don't remember. And he said, "Not always, but yes."
Fair play. Okay, so that was true.
Yeah.
In that case, you can't possibly have won a gymnastics competition.
Quite right. I thought everybody would have guessed that because it's so unlikely.
100% believe that you have set the house on fire making a pizza.
Absolutely. Oh, there were a lot of very good-looking firemen. The landlord came round and was incandescent with rage, though. I mean, unsurprisingly. But,
funny that. Burnt my house down. I'm a bit peeved.
Yeah.
It's the end of November. It was 24th-ish. I don't know. Something like that. Some of the videos that have come out recently have come out in the wrong order. Not the wrong order. They've come out in the order I put them out in, but they've come out in not necessarily the order they were filmed in. So some of you may have been a bit all over the place what would happen. So Tammy's birthday videos, for example, the video that came out that I filmed on the day of her birthday for my car boot haul, that came out a good few days before another video in which I said it's Tammy's birthday soon. So some of you may have been a little bit discombobulated by the time I hopped around all over the place. Anyway, today is the 24th of November, I think. I can't check. It is a Monday, and I don't usually go anywhere on a Monday because Mondays is the day that I catch up from all the stuff I haven't done the weekend. But Lex has to go to Newport for an appointment today, and so she said, would we like to meet up? So Josh and I are going to Newport to meet up with Lex this morning. And that is why this vlog is starting so early, because I have to get up and get some stuff done before I go. Let me show you the state of this room. So that's a big pile of empty packaging here. That's 2 empty IKEA bags. That's unlisted stock. On the desk is more, mostly the stuff on the desk is the stuff I drafted yesterday that needs, not that bag. That bag is stuff from the loft that's got to be packaged. Behind it is stuff that needs photographing. And then as you come around, there's just general malaise and terribleness. Some of this stuff over here that I just showed you, by the way, is Christmas presents. I've started my Christmas shopping, but I haven't done any wrapping and I haven't got anywhere to put it. So at the moment it's all just stacked up in its original packaging, and I need to find a better solution for that. I don't know what it will be, but I was thinking perhaps, bear with, those 2 boxes with the stars on are empty. So I was thinking perhaps I could hide some prezzies in them and some next to them. Or they don't need to be hidden. Everybody in this house is an adult now. Nobody's going to go poking around looking at their presents, so I don't need to actually hide them. But, you know, I could put them up there out of the way. That would be useful. But I don't know whether to start wrapping. I might start wrapping and put some stuff up there. I don't know now. Either way, I need to tidy is what I'm saying. This room is out of control. The idea was that when I would have the bigger bedroom, it would enable me to keep tidy. And apparently, it's not just space that's the problem. Who knew? Who knew? So I need to get up. I need to do a bit of tidying. I need to photograph yesterday's draft listings. And then I need to do this morning's parcels. And I need to pick Josh up at 10 o'clock, which means I need to leave here at 9:30. And it's currently 6:03. So that's why we're starting the vlog now. photos for my eBay listings, which I need the camera for, which is you right now. So I'll see you in a minute. 7:10. I have photographed all of the hard goods. I've still got to photograph the clothes, but I need the light to be better for that. It's still dark outside. So I'm going to do my parcels next, I think. Parcels next. Yeah, I think I've got 13 outgoing, but I think I've only got 11 of them here. I think 2 or 3 of them at the unit. So yeah, parcels next. Okay, let me show you what I've got here to go out. I have sold this Cath Kidston Brighton print book tin. This has gone for £8.50 plus postage. Got a feeling I paid, I know it was a charity shop, and I got a feeling I paid £2.99 or £3.99 for it. So not a vast profit on that one, but still £8.50 plus postage on that. I've got a proper a proper frog in my throat this morning. I've sold a bag that's in the loft. I haven't got that yet. I have sold a mug that's in the loft and another mug that's in the loft. It's going well, isn't it? I have sold this Beryl Cook dining out mug. I know I've got 3 of these, and I think they came from the car boot sale. I think I bought 3 from the same lady at the car boot sale. Can't remember how much. Maybe £1 each, perhaps. Maybe 2, maybe 3 for a £5, who knows. £12, £11.99 plus postage on that one. Jacket is at the unit. I have sold this Snowman Trio. This is Royal Dalton, the Snowman Party Time Trio. I don't know what I paid, but I think it was car boot sale. I think I remember buying it. I bought some other ceramics from the same person at the same time, and I can't remember what, but I remember her wrapping them all up in nicely in bubble wrap for me. Anyway, it's gone for £29.99, and I certainly didn't pay that for it. There's definitely a massive profit there. So £29.99 for that little trio. That's very nice. The buyer has very kindly sent me a message saying, please wrap it in bubble wrap. Well, I was just going to throw that in a mailing bag, wouldn't you? Then I have sold this lovely Danone Cats Galore fine china mug, multiple cat print, £18.99 plus postage on that one, £18.99 for that little mug. I have sold this wooden thimble display frame, can't get my words out. I bought 4 or 5 of these at the car boot a couple of weeks ago. It was less than £1 each by the time, I can't remember what, but I know they worked out less than £1 each. And I did say at the time that I thought this was the nicest one of them all. The rest of them were very, very bog standard. This has gone for £21 plus postage. I have sold the Pampered Chef food chopper, which I believe came from Steve's stall literally within the last couple of weeks. So that would have been in a bundle of stuff. £14.39 plus postage. And the last thing I have, three things in front of me. Good God, I can't actually get a word out. I have sold this Le Creuset nickel wine pump. That has gone for £8. It cost me £1, I think. I know I bought it off Sue's store, and I think it was £1. I have sold this fabulous Keratin Shine Volume Hot Air Styler, which I think is one of those that I got from the Dursley car boot sale, and the lady had a load of appliances at £1 each. I think this is one of those. That has gone for £9.99 plus postage. And then the last thing I have in front of me are these 2 Whittard tea mugs. We've got Father's Tea and Mother's Tea, and they've gone for £12.99 the pair plus post. So I need to get some parcels done now. And yeah, there's some stuff in the loft that I'll have to get later. Right, righty-ho. Okay, I am going to go and drop off my parcels and then I'm going to go meet Lex. Josh has had to cancel, he's not very well. He's had a bad night. So so just me and Lex today. Natalie can't come because she's working this afternoon. So, yeah, so I'm going to go meet Lex. I'm going to take my parcels on the way. I think I just said that? I'm sure I just said that. Look, got my Pure Plus star print top on and my Bloom Chic leggings. And I put, look, hang on a second. I put actual trainers on. Excuse that bit of fluff on the floor that's come out of one of the dog's toys. Because the pavements in Wales are always slippery as hell for me in my Skechers slip-on shoes. So I put actual trainers on in the hopes that I won't break my neck. So yay for thinking ahead. Also, look. Ta-da! For those of you who have been here a very long time, this is the new hallway stair carpet, finally. Now, the old stair carpet was disgusting, like it was as bad as this carpet, which is unspeakably bad. And we had been intending to replace it for several years, and every time we'd ended up either with an old infirm dog or a new puppy, and it hadn't been the right time. But now the babies are a bit more grown up, they're not messing in the house. Ted's just had his, Ted's got his buster collar on because he's not long had his operation. Darcy will be having hers soon. No unwanted puppies in this house. But yeah, so finally it was time for a new stair carpet. And let me take you downstairs and show you what else. And as if by magic, downstairs we have new lino. So it's not very different to the old lino. It may not look any different to you guys on camera. Those are the tubes that was the inside of the lino. The dogs have had great fun playing with those. Very similar to the old lino, slightly different wood tone, but just here the dogs ripped up an enormous piece. There was a hole over here anyway, a little hole here, a little hole here, and quite a big hole just here. Oh, there's Teddy. Which had happened, those two holes over there were small holes where things had been dropped. The one that was down here was where Kai had ripped it one day. But the dogs, we left Darcy in the cage one day and Teddy out, and we think it must have been Teddy trying to scrape Darcy out of the cage, and he must have managed to get his claw and scrape the light, and but once he got it lifted, he just ripped an enormous V-shaped piece out, and I had to tape it down with silver duct tape, and it looked truly awful. Well, about 6 years ago, my mum said to me, I want to buy you a new stair carpet, and I said, thank you very much, we'll sort that out. And over the last 6 years, she has said it repeatedly, when am I buying you this stair carpet? And every time I've said, Mum, it's not the right time. First we had Buddy was old and infirm and having accidents, and then we had Kai and he was having accidents, and then we had new puppy, or at some point we had Molly and she was new and having accidents, and then we had, and it's just been dogs and dogs and dogs, and it's never been the right time. And then at one point when we didn't have any dogs that were infirm or making a mess or whatever, Mum said, how about now? And I was like, we're just coming into the beginning of the winter, now is not the right time either. Either way, sorry, that's Natalie getting ready to take the dogs out. And the dog's very excited. So yeah, it just wasn't the right time, which is why we've limped on with that disgusting old stair carpet for as long as we had. But this batch of puppies,
How big goes now?
well, they also took it into their own hands, so to speak, or their own paws, to start removing it. They started pulling it up. So I was like, okay, really, if the dogs are getting rid of it, it's time for this to go. So I finally said, okay, Mum, I think we're ready. We went and we chose one. And I said to her, well, we got it, the chap came and measured up and he gave me the price, and it was £252 to have stair carpet supplied and fitted with new underlay, which was amazing, really. Obviously, I chose a very economical carpet because that's who we are as people anyway, but also it was on a special offer, and it's very hard wearing, and probably a little bit better than having a beige one in a house like this. When I said to Mum it's only £252, she said, oh, I was budgeting around about £500. Have a look and see how much the new lino for the front room will be, and that was £218. They didn't fit that. Anthony's friend fitted that. So basically, Mum said, if they're both going to come in underneath 500, I'll buy both, which was very, very generous of her. Thank you so much, Mum. Not that you'll see this because she doesn't watch my channel, because she doesn't have the internet in her house, because she's very old school. But yeah, so that's the long and how of how we've suddenly ended up with 2 new floors all at once, which is absolutely lovely. It feels so nice to not be ashamed of the front room floor when people come round, and to not be ashamed of the stairs. And my bedroom is on the list of things to think about next, but that's a major upheaval because there's so much heavy furniture in there. So that's just on the list of things to think about. Right, I've rambled on to you for about 3¼ years about carpets. I better go and meet LEXX. I managed to go to the wrong car park. So I was coming down the motorway and I had to voice activate the navigation because I was driving. And so I asked the navigation to find me a car park, and I asked it for a car park in Newport, and it said there's only one, and I was like, really? That seems odd, but okay.
Going down.
So I believed it.
Please mind the door.
Believed it, followed it, drove to it,
Closing.
parked in it. So it doesn't look like the car park I usually park in.
Going down.
Rang Lex, and she was like, no, you're miles away. So I've just moved to the correct car park, and now I'm walking to meet Lex.
Hello, good morning.
I'm finally in the right location at the right time.
Finally, in the correct Newport, not Newport St David's, Newport Exeter, Newport Scotland.
Don't know how many Newports there are, but yeah, I made it, and I've got a drink. And look, Lex has bought me, look, I've got a Gonkmas bag and Christmas pudding made by Mummy's flatwood stove.
Because it's traditional.
Mummy always makes me a Christmas pudding, and then chutneys, and I can't reach that now. A little gonk spoon rest, and a Highland Coo badge. Christmas Coo. So I think we're just going to put the world to rights for 5 minutes or so.
I think so.
Look, the window of gonkage.
That is a lot of gonks.
Gonks in various shapes. Oh, look at the little gonk on the switch. I wonder how much it is. I have not added a gonk to my collection for over a week. I may have to go in and see.
You're addicted.
Well, if a job's worth doing, it's worth doing well.
Mine is well, this is too ridiculous gonks.
I don't think I can reach that.
Which one now?
The one that's on the little sledge.
I'll get it. It's $3.99.
Well, I think he needs to come home with me.
Ah,
Be added to my gonkage. Oh, look at all the jelly cats. At least I think they're jelly cats. I'm not even sure. Maybe they're not. No? A felly cat. We have these.
you do.
We do. I had to make one for Darcy because the Darcy one didn't exist.
Yes. Holly.
Because Natalie gave her dog a human name.
Just for Lola.
Unlike Buddy, which is unlike Molly, which is plainly not.
I was going to say there's a Molly down there.
Yeah. Yeah, we have all 4.
She's just going to have to. Oh, that's okay then.
Yeah, we have them all. Do you have enough ceramic mushrooms in your life?
Well, I've got 17, but you know.
Probably have to be going on with.
This stuff is not for me.
This is more you. This is exactly the kind of thing you filled your home with.
No, not in any way. Although, actually, I think Catherine bought me that one, I think. Yeah.
Bargain. This is shopping. I am going to shop. I am. It's lunchtime. We are in the Draco Lounge, debating the Christmas menu. I'm leaning towards pie. What are you leaning towards, Lex?
Yeah, slightly towards the left. I'm a fan of their shakshuka, so I will probably be having that. Because that's generally what I always have.
I thought you'd know what you were having before we came in, yeah. I'm leaning towards turkey and ham pie. But then I also like the look of the roast pork belly. I don't know. I think I might have the pie. Oh, yeah. I think I'm a pie.
You are a pie.
I am a pie.
You are a pie.
At this point in my life, I'm probably a large percentage pie and some cake.
Oh, you know, if they did that, what's it called? 23andMe. You know when they find out if you're like related to other people and
Oh
stuff.
right, yeah.
And and it just comes up with like chicken
You
and
might be
ham
related to a
pie.
pie. I couldn't decide whether to have the pork belly or the turkey and ham pie. So Lex has gone to order and she's going to order me one of them and I'll find out when it arrives which I've got. We've got caught in the rain a couple of times, hence the rather expanding hair going on here. Starting to frizz. Yeah, so I'll find out when my plate arrives what I'm having for my lunch because I don't know at the moment. Turns out I've got turkey pie. And what have you got? Shakshuka?
Shakshuka.
That looks nice, but it
is
also
nice.
looks scary.
No, it's
It looks
yummy.
very spicy. Is it very spicy?
No.
Look at that. That looks like a lovely lunch. There's a winter wonderland. It's free entry, but Lex does not wish to enter at any price, apparently, even free.
I do. It's just it's pissing it down. And look at it really. Just look at it really. Really look at it.
But look how festive it is! Sorry. It's so festive!
It's so festive.
Oh, but I'm sure it's lovely inside.
I'm sure it's lovely. Yes.
Inside. Okay, let's go the other way. It's been a very, very soggy day in Newport.
Well, it's Wales. It generally is just quite wet.
They just
in
have
Wales.
sog here, that's all they have, lots of sog. We had a nice lunch, and now we've come back out into the rain and I think we're done.
Well, no, there's one more charity
Oh, there's
shop,
one more charity shop somewhere.
but it's not a good one.
Oh good, something to look forward to.
Yeah. I think the train home. So we shall double vlog.
Double vlog, this
vlog
one
on-
and this one and this
Okay.
one and this
And
one.
we'll say bye-bye.
Say bye-bye Lex, bye-bye now.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye Lex,
Bye-bye.
bye-bye now. Bye. I am home. It is 7:20 and I'm in bed already. I am absolutely wiped out. Yeah, I've not been well for a couple of weeks, and I've got no stamina. No stamina, and my hair is dying as well. So I'm in bed, and I think what I'll probably do is carry this vlog on tomorrow, because I think it's very short and very boring so far. So maybe tomorrow will be a thrilling day. See you then.
Day 2.
Teddy, Darcy, Molly, come. Bella, come. Darcy, good girl, Darcy. Good girl, Darcy. What you got, Bella? Bella, Bella, what you doing? Lots of good sticks now, isn't there? All these good sticks. Look at this big one. Look at the big stick. Dusters, get the stick. Get it, Dusters. Get it, Ted. There's plenty of stick. You don't all have to fight over the same one. Nooble, nooble. Nooble, nooble. Hi. Bent down to put Teddy's lead on, and he very kindly shook thoroughly all over my glasses and my face. So I'll be going home for yet another face wash this morning. It's a very democratic household. We have a rotor board for walking the dogs. Breakfast. Bella. Good girl, Darcy. Good boy, Teddy. Well done. Don't know if I already told you this, but Natalie and I are going to see the Wicked movie this morning. Natalie's very excited. But before we go there, we're going into B&M to get a bag of sweeties because I will not pay whatever the cinema price is. I don't even know what the cinema price is now, but I'll show you when I get to the cinema and then you'll know why I will not pay it. It's £3.50 for a snack cup, £2.50 for regular, £5 for... It's still a lot cheaper than cinema, isn't it? They have pick and mix in here, and this massive thing is £3.50. God knows how much the same thing's going to be at the cinema, but it's definitely not going to be £3.50. And look at some spearmint polos for the car, yay. Pick a mix is £1.99 per 100 grams. I don't know how many 100 grams I got, but I bet it was more than one because my thing's quite heavy. I reckon I've saved a good £6 on the pick a mix easily. Oh look! Pick a mix calories, nobody wants that. What are you getting?
Just full fat Coke.
No flavour?
You're not allowed on full fat. It's to do with the sugar tax. So you can have flavoured Diet Coke or... Oh, I've missed that.
That's a bucket of Coke. Look, it's bigger than your head.
It's because I've got
You're going to go to the toilet 18 times during
I
the
already
film.
need a wee, just looking at it.
Let's go. Hi.
Tails, wigs and blankets. Hey, Sainsbury's, how can we make this Christmas a bit more fizz-wizzy?
So this entire clip is me telling you that the film was very good, that it's a two-parter, and that I very much enjoyed the first part, but I now have to wait a year for the second part to be released. I had forgotten that, so as it approached the end of the first part, I was like, they've left a lot of stuff unfinished, and then I realised. The reason I've cut the sound from this clip is because all the time I'm talking to you about the cinema, the theme tune is still playing in the background, and that's going to be copyright, so I can't leave the sound on. But what I was saying was, this is the first time we've been to the cinema since they've had the refurb, and it's lovely now. All of the seats now recline. There are different pricing levels depending on where you sit in the cinema. So the seats that are the front, that you don't have such a nice view, are a little bit cheaper. The ones that we were in were $11.99, but we had a voucher, so we didn't have to pay that. And yeah, so it's lovely. It had a little tray table and everything. It's absolutely fabulous experience now. As a family collective, we've decided we want KFC. We're waiting for it to be delivered. I can only assume they are growing the chickens from eggs before. Traffic. Yeah, starving to death now. Literally fading away, as you can see. Look.
Tracy's got it right. She lost 14 stone in a day. Don't do you any harm. Look, she's here now.
I just realised I didn't show you the very, very few things I picked up yesterday in Newport with Lex. I got one Primark duck comforter for 50p. One M&S bunny rabbit doll, 50p. I think that's it. Is that it? I bought my gonk. You saw my gonk earlier in the video. I bought my gonk. Oh, and I got Mum's Christmas slippers that Nat will be buying her for Christmas. And that's all I bought. The other stuff in the bag is the stuff from Lex's mum. So my Christmas pudding that Lex's mum always makes me. Thank you, Mummy. And 3 jars of apple and cranberry chutney, which looks a bit tasty. That looks. So yeah. The only things I bought to resell in the whole of Newport charity shops, and there were quite a lot of them, is one comforter and one ragdoll, because I don't know. A, I'm not very buy-y at the moment in charity shops, and B, I definitely wasn't in the zone yesterday. The weather was horrible, as you saw. I think we're done with this vlog. It's 5:30. This is not bedtime by normal people's standards, but I am most certainly going to bed. I'm still trying to build up some stamina from being poorly, so still trying to get back to full strength. So I think I'm done for today. Thank you for joining us for this one, and we'll see you soon. Say goodbye now.
Bye-bye now.
Bye.